So last week, I asked random Australians what they think of America. But here's a question no one thought to ask. What do Australians think of Australia? Well, you're about to find out.
Are you guys Australian?
Yes, we are Australian.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I'm Australian. Definitely Australian.
Yeah, mate, I'm a pure Australian.
Okay, and what do you think of Australia? Like, what's...
Oh, I think Australia's the best place there is. Yeah, I've been to a few places in Australia. I just got back from Uluru, which is the heart of Australia, and yeah, I think, you know, pretty beautiful place.
Oh, it's one of the better ones out there, I guess, you know, first world country, one of the better places in the world to live in.
I love living here. I couldn't imagine living somewhere else, to be honest.
Yeah, the weather's pretty amazing here.
Yes, I love it. It's the best country in the world.
I love it. I love the freedom and the natural beauty. We're from Central Australia in the NT, so we've got a lot of Aboriginal culture that's pretty prevalent within our community and our town. And I think it's amazing and very different to other countries, and it's also diverse across all the kind of cities and states in Australia as well.
It's a great answer. Do you have any thoughts?
What he said.
What's the best thing about living in Australia?
The beaches.
The beach, 100%, and probably the shopping centres.
Yeah.
Tim Tams.
Oh, blue sky, man. Check it out today. No clouds at all. I'd say the people. You know, it's
Definitely the people.
yeah, it's easy to get along with everyone.
Everyone's
you know.
so nice here. Like, you do not find much conflict at all whatsoever.
I like that it's really laid back and there was like
very chill.
Yeah, like a freedom of self-expression.
I think it's just the knowledge and security we have of knowing that we are probably up there in the safest countries in the world, and knowing that we are quite privileged to live here.
The weather, for example, the people are usually pretty friendly. We've got good social welfare, which is good if you need it. We look after our people most of the time.
Just like the opportunities, you know, you got a lot of opportunities, a lot of various fields of work, you know what I mean? And, you know, you can just sort of hit the road and go anywhere. Like, you know, there's no border stopping you.
Beautiful beaches. Like, you go to the places like the Caribbean, and they're sort of heralded as amazing beaches worldwide, but we've got just as good here, you know.
Are there any bad things about the country? What's the worst thing?
I mean, I suppose if you go down south, it gets a bit cold. It's a bit cold for me in Melbourne and Tasmania and that sort of thing, but...
There can be a lot of ignorance and intolerance of other people and not understanding of other people, I guess, and the way we treat our environment and things like that also, you know, not great.
I think one of the worst things is Australia's lack of renewable energy sources contributing to our power and everything like that. I think we're very far behind a lot of other countries.
I think at my age, currently the politics of the place and the political correctness is driving a lot of people nuts. I think we should go back a few years where it's a bit more acceptable to give opinions and things without being criticised.
Ibises.
Ibises. Bin chickens.
Nah. They're cool. Like, they're my homies. But don't touch my chips.
I can't think of one that's saying something.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Are there any stereotypes that people have about Australia that you know aren't true?
Go on.
Yeah, the shrimp on the barbie.
And apparently we ride kangaroos, but like, let's be real, that doesn't happen.
Oh, a lot of people think we, like, you know, ride kangaroos to work.
We don't have kangaroos like running around in the city.
In our backyard.
Our famous animals just wander around the streets. I've heard that a fair bit.
Some people actually think that we ride kangaroos to school.
A lot of people think that Australians have pet kangaroos. Funny thing happened a couple of days ago. Me and my friend told this American guy that we had a pet kangaroo, and he actually believed us.
So that's why they think it, because we tell them.
Yeah.
Right.
They think that kangaroos just run around in our backyard.
Do you think he really believed it, or he was just playing along with it?
No, we asked a few people when they actually believed it.
Oh, well, I'm Tasmanian.
Yeah.
I don't have two heads, for one. And that fosters things, not overly done thing here either. Yeah.
Well, not everyone's a bogan. I'll say that. There's nothing wrong with being a bogan, but I think it gets like the kind of stereotype of a redneck.
No, not really. No. I've travelled a lot overseas, and a lot of people get Australia fairly correct. You know, that it is what they think it is mostly.
If anyone's thinking of coming to Australia, would you recommend it to them, and why?
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. it's
Definitely. Look at our beaches. Everyone's
good
so
holiday spot.
nice here. We have so much stuff here.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, of course I would, because as I said, it's the best place on the earth, and I've travelled a lot. So great for holiday, great to immigrate to, and or migrate to, and yeah, I'd totally recommend it.
Definitely, there's so much things to do. Like if you were to come here, like Gold Coast or Brisbane, Sydney, you know, that's like the city. And there's, you know, if you're into the party life, you know, you got your theme parks, you know, all that sort of thing. And then if you want to head out back, you know, you got so many landmarks like Uluru, 12 Apostles.
I think across the whole country of Australia, the landscape is so diverse. Like right from the coast where it's beautiful and there's massive cities and nice malls and stuff like this, right into Central Australia with the ranges and the Larapinta Trail. There's so much to do in Australia. It's so diverse.
Yes, but you won't want to leave.
Yeah, definitely. Because once you're here, yeah, like you just don't want to leave. Yeah, it's the place to be.
This is the way